Yo, Happy New Year. It's the New Year's here in Asia. But you gotta work. So, how to cast a spell? The power of words. Okay, in case you didn't know, words are spells. They have magical powers. So be careful what you say, right? So, for this example, like Nike, right? Nike, right? They say just do it. Why do you buy it, right? Why does it worth money? Because you want that spell, you want that energy. You want to cast it on yourself. When you wear that shirt, you tell yourself, just do it, right? Those words become idea. Idea directs your power, your willpower. So that spell actually directs your energy to do something, right? How did I experience this? So, a few months back, I adopted a cat from the streets. His name's Kuma, and he's just 2 years old, 2 days old when I got him. But things went bad. To save your time, things went terrible, and I took him to the doctor, and the doctor said he will die tonight. And it's actually he was surprised when I bring it to him that Kuma's still alive. So what happened? He was absolutely fine. The night I checked on him, then I went to bed. Then the next morning I woke up, everything went to south. So let's see what went wrong. So roughly, I don't know shit, right? I'm no vet, but let's see. Let's do some layman's analyzing, right? Alright. And I think doctors are always wrong. Yeah, I said it. So his stomach is bloated because he's not digesting too well somehow. Maybe the milk isn't suiting him too well, and then one side of his lungs is giving in. It's not working at all. And then I was told that he needs surgery because his chest bone is deformed. It's growing inside, which is pressuring his lungs, which looks like this. See, this side, something wrong, right? This side, where did the lung go? It's not working this side, and this is a huge piece of shit that I managed to get out of him by massaging him the whole night. And this is a side view, right? You see the bone growing inside, pressuring his lungs. So this guy is surviving with one side of his lungs, right? So I was told he's gonna die any moment. And the guy asked me to, the only way is to take him to have surgery, which also costs a gazillion dollars technically, and only one or two places who does it, who has the equipment for this, because this is a big surgery. You need to change the bones, right? And at that time is getting late. Other choices are closing up. They're not that much 24 hours bed here. So I took him back, and then I put him next to my pillow, right, when I sleep. So my plan was I'm gonna stay with him until he dies, until he passes away, right? It's crude, right? Life is hard. He's hungry. He can't eat, right? He's just barely breathing. Can't eat. Didn't eat for a day. part of lungs not working, chest bones pressuring the lung, and then his stomach exploded. Right? All of these things. My plan was to stay with him until the end, but something changed me. Because I saw his eyes. Kuma's plan was to live, was to own life, own death by his balls, right? He actually stood up in this condition, right? He stood up to me in this condition that night. And then I was with him. Then I told him, Kuma strong. Kuma strong. I told him whole night. And I saw it in his eyes. He believed me in believing him. And we both bought into the idea that Kuma is strong. He's unkillable. Right? You could be like, how could pets understand English? But I think it's beyond the language. It's spiritual, right? So that night was long. I massaged his stomach over and over again, telling him Kuma's strong. And then he actually is able to poop out the stuff in his stomach. So the other morning, the stuff in his stomach is gone. And then to keep things not too long, I don't like long videos myself, so I rushed in a few places. A place is actually good enough to not charge me any money because they can't do anything. And then the same thing, he will die any moment, and she actually told me that any subtle moves, the wrong move, will take his life immediately. So at the end, I rushed into another place. I'm just like with 100% belief, right? I'm with this cat. I just said, this cat's gonna die. You have to save him. So they took him in, right, in an air box. He can't. The vet can't do anything on him because he's too weak. He's gonna die any moment. So they put him in an oxygen box and let him to fight it out himself, but giving him nutrients through a pipe. But that's all he needs. I knew at that moment he had a good fight, so he won't die out of hunger anymore. Just him and the not working lung and pressuring from the bronze. So I knew it. He's gonna live at that point technically, because this son of a bitch won't die, right? He's so strong. It actually puts a lot of humans in shame, also me as well. So every day I'll visit him and tell him Kuma's strong, and then he'll reply to me. I won't say it's my imagination because his ears moved. He looked at me, right? He looks at me like this, right? Like this. Is this a dying cat? Is this a dying cat? No. Like look at his eyes. I saw the strongest living thing I ever seen. He's denying life. That's how strong it is. He bent life. The spell thing is just an assist. I'm not taking anything away from him, but his will is so strong. With the help of the spell, he made it, right. So he recovered within days, and then he's around 3 months old now. So what does this tells us? What can I learn from this? So started that day, I started to think, how could I apply the spell on myself, right? So after that, once I hit the gym, once I'm out of, or I'm in a set, I'm out of reps, I'll just tell myself strong. Strong reps, strong reps, strong rep. Excuse me. And then I started to make more reps. Magically. With this spell. I've cast it on myself. 100% belief. Then I did it. So I'm doing more experiment on this on willpower and verbal words. So I'll keep you updated in the future. But for that's everything for today. If you want a written version or you wanna want to download a picture of Kuma, you click the link below. And then Happy New Year. Signing off.